Morning, everyone. Stitch It Pam here. I was going to be taking pictures of some stuff I'm going to list on either my Etsy shop or eBay, and I thought I'd bring you along. Anybody that wanted to watch while I'm doing this. I haven't listed for a long time, almost a year now, so I decided to get on the ball and get some of this stuff listed here. So my first step is to take pictures. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'll try to watch the chat. This is a vintage sewing machine guarantee for a Montgomery Ward's. It's from March 5th of 1919. So it's over 100 years old. And it's got the original tickets with it. And the original paper fold out here. You know, to some collectors, this would be the thing to have, or junk journalers. So that's what I'm starting with here. I'm just going to be taking pictures with my smartphone. 20 years ago, I had a little camera. It was quite the process to take pictures 20 years ago and to get the proper lighting, and it was a real challenge. But these smartphones really make it a lot easier. I like to take several photos so that the person that's buying can see the condition of the item. And this has got some yellowing from age, which is normal for paper products to be stored for over 100 years. Yeah. These are the tags that came with it, with the serial number and the inspector. Get down close with my camera here. All right. These are made of really nice paper too. Awesome advertising on these. Things were made so much better back then, 100 years ago. It's great that these have survived. Yeah, and this is the original paper. I forget what they call this kind of paper. It's pretty tattered, but to the collector, this is important to have. I know some people would see this and want to throw it out, but not me. So let's see here. So I just take pictures and then I set it aside and go on to the next item, which are these vintage sock darners. I have many in my collection, but I don't need to keep all of them. I have a ring light above my table here to give me some good lighting here. I try to take shots of all sides of the item. This darner here's got some natural scratching in it from somebody using it. I've seen this one here doesn't look like it's been used too much because it doesn't have the needle marks on it from darning. I've got darners that are made of celluloid, glass, plastic, wood, of course. Yeah, one time when I was doing a flea market, you know, a lot of kids went through the flea market with their parents, and I said to one of the kids, I grabbed one of these darners and I said, "Do you know what this is?" They looked at me. The parents didn't even know what it was. I said, "This is a sock darner back in the time when socks were made well and you could darn them, or people knit their socks." So I'm just getting a side shot here. So I got enough pictures of that item here. These are some vintage 1962 Wiz pinking shears. And people use these in their sewing projects to pink the side of fabric, cut it with that zigzag design there to keep the edges of the material from fraying. And these are nicely made here. It's hard to get the zigzag scissors that are made well, that even the people that sharpen these are willing to sharpen them. The ones that are made now are so much cheaper, and I think the guys that sharpen these, which are probably few and far between, will only do these types of different brands that are quality made. This one's got just a little bit of wear on the back from being stored in the box there. Just going to wipe it off to see if, yeah. And what makes it nice about this pair is I've got the original storage box that this person kept. I'm covering up the address for now, but it's got the mailing date on it from September 1962. That was a great year. I was born that year, by the way. I'm giving away my age here. Take a picture of the box. The box is in great condition. Even has the original tag with it. Let's see here. Set that box up there so they can see that. J. Wiz & Sons, world's largest and oldest manufacturer of fine cutlery. Lifetime quality, crafted of tempered, hot drop, forged steel. And they still are pretty sharp, I think. So just looking for a piece of fabric here. I was going to demonstrate them. I have lots of fabric in here. So they're used for pinking the fabric. Oh yeah, they're nice and sharp. Cuts like butter. Very nice. So they make that type of edge really nice. Very sharp. Okay, that's the top. Yep, got serial number on there, which I'm going to take a little bit closer shot from the side angle. A little bit of glare there. Okay. And picture of the box. That one's done. This is a rust-proof knitting pin, they called it, or knitting needle. And there are collectors out there for these. It's called the Jewel Circular Knitting Pin for making sleeves, cuffs, socks, and gloves. Made in the USA. It's got the patent number on it. Take a picture of the back. And the only flaw on this is that the original package has a piece of paper missing there. No big deal. I mean, there are some people that are, some collectors that that one's done. These are vintage Jewel, same company that made this knitting needle. Crochet hooks, very tiny. This one is a size 14. It's kind of the pin size. To think that somebody actually used something that small with thread. I'm kind of focus here. Focus. Hello, family comes first. Yeah, Stacy's live this morning. I just decided while I was taking pictures I'd go live. Sorry about that. Thanks for coming in. So that's pretty tiny there. Let's see here. I'm going to get a piece of dark paper. To hopefully get that so that tip shows better. This one here is a size 11. This one of them has their end to them. So they made these steel ends that you could put on them to protect from poking the finger, because this one is pretty sharp. Can't imagine crocheting with that. Hi, Kim. Yeah, I'd go on Stacy's and do this, but I wanted to be able to talk to the people in my room about the products. Yeah, well, that's good. That's showing up better on the camera here. I'm just going to turn it a little bit. How are you, Kim? I'm doing good. I'm just motivating myself to get some of this stuff listed in either my Etsy or my eBay shop. I haven't listed for a long time. These are types of things that give me inspiration and types of things that I love. Well, that shows the size pretty good. Oh, is this Kim from Arizona? What state are you from, Kim? Yeah. Are you from Arizona, Kim? I'm trying to figure out which Kim you are. Let's see, that shows the jewel. Yeah, I don't like drama either. I like it nice and peaceful, and drama causes too much stress for me. I'm a no drama channel. All right. So that's got the, can show a picture of the case on there. Okay. Hi, Kim. You been working on any puzzles lately, Kim? Get a bigger piece here. Just trying to find a bigger piece of paper that's going to cover the, it's going to show that real good. All right. See how this one looks. I could leave it on that, I guess. Two tones, okay. So this is a vintage embroidery hoop, and there are collectors out there. There are people that like to use the vintage style embroidery hoops. And I know on this one in particular, I did see a name. Yes, there it is. It's kind of worn a little bit, but Oh, you've got 16 on your wall and 8 diamond art. Good for you, Kim. I finished up a diamond art yesterday of for my granddaughter. It's the character Groot or I don't watch the show, but I know she likes it. And yeah, anyhow, I got it finished up for her and set aside. She's 11. Trying to zoom in on this, the name of this hoop. There we go. Perfect. Getting a close-up shot of the embroidery hoop so they can see detail on it. That's got patina on the outside there. You can tell this one's been on the inside. It doesn't have as much patina on it. There we go. And somehow I got to show the size of this, which I do have a metal, big metal measuring thing here. An angled ruler that might work for this. Let's see here. And across that, looks like it's a 19-incher. Or 9-incher. 19. 9. Let's see here. If I got it on the mark right, I should actually take a picture of it with that on top here. It's the inside radius, I believe, that they go by, which would make this a 9-inch, if I've got that lined up right. All right, and the other side is millimeters or centimeters, one of the two. I'll just put it on there so they can see. Oh, approximately. That would be the inside. Yeah, that hoop is in great condition. Just a little bit of rust on the edge on that metal, which is pretty normal for those. And I have another one here. This is a round one. That one was oval, obviously. And this one is by the same company. And we've got, this is like a 6-inch. I can get kind of picky with my photos, sometimes probably too picky, but I guess it doesn't hurt to be picky. Well, that one's got some wear on the metal. It's okay, it doesn't hurt it any. And picture of the advertisement. This is a Princess. That's the name of the hoop, Princess. These are getting harder to find. There we go. Adjustable spring on it. And this one's in great condition. Just taking pictures here. All right. And that one's done. Just double checking to see if there's something I want to take a picture of, if there's a flaw though. Nope. That is in excellent condition, other than there's a little rust on the hinge there. It's not a big deal. I will make note of that in the condition notes. Here's another one here, another round one, just bigger than the last. And this one also has a mark on it. Or the designer stamp, company stamp. This one looks like it's a 7-inch. And I actually have a ring light above my desk here, aiming towards the ceiling so I don't get the glare. And then I have a window behind me that's open and shining in for the natural light. All right. This one looks like it's in great condition. It's supposed to be separated like that to allow for adjustment. I just got like a little piece of wood missing from that edge. It doesn't hurt it any. It's still functionable. I'll take a picture of that so that the buyer can see it. Okay, focus. Good. All right. Yeah, that wood is still pretty thick there and made well. I'm not sure what type of wood these are made of, but definitely not made of the wood that the new ones are. By far made with more quality craftsmanship. Let's see here. Just getting the name of that brand stamp. Princess. Patent adjustable spring. Perfect. right. And next I have, let's see, what do I want to list next here? How about this? This is a heavy-duty jacket zipper in its original plastic container. They don't put them in these anymore. I'm guessing this is from the 70s or 60s. I used to work in a dime store in the 70s, and we had them in the container like that. I'm guessing that it's 70s or 60s. And it's in great workable condition. Believe it or not, people look for these, especially if they have a vintage jacket that needs a replacement zipper. Made in the USA. So what I'll do is just kind of curl that around. And I have a collection of these. Believe it or not, I collect a lot of sewing things, and these have, I really like to have the original container, and the fact that the zipper is in there still is pretty cool. Pretty cool. You'll find those sometimes in sewing baskets, and people have put snaps and pins or whatever. They utilize it for other things afterwards. In other words, recycle it. And this was 55 cents at the time. I guarantee you, you can't buy a heavy jacket zipper for 55 cents anymore. Quality made like that. Let's see here. There is a little bit of wear on that zipper on the top, just a little bit from being stored in the container. I don't know if they call it oxidization. I'll take a picture of it here. Excellent condition otherwise. Let's see. Take a picture of it open so people know that it works. Like I said, I'm a picture geek. I like to have a lot of pictures in my listings. Here. There we go. Oh. And I will, of course, put in the description that it's a 20-inch jacket zipper. Even though they can see it on the container, I'm going to want to have that in my listing. All right. And wrapping it up like it was for the container. All right. Couple more pictures. Ooh, that's focusing nice today. And the next one is a zipper for the neck opening. It's a 6-inch zipper, and I'm thinking it's for the back of a woman's blouse, because it says neck opening 6-inch. So, and it was 30 cents. It's probably from the 50s or 60s, my guess is. I actually have a pattern here that, I don't know if this one has a zipper in it or not, but probably, you know, a shirt similar to this, if it has a zipper on the back, it would be, yes, and this one does have a zipper. My guess is it's for something like that. Let's see. Does this one take a 6-inch zipper? And I'm going to bore you with this here. Pleated jacket. Let's see, sewing notions. Oh, 18-inch neck zipper. Oh, for the skirt, 7-inch. So either way, says neck opening 6 inches, 6-inch zipper. Well, either way. There we go. Focus. Oh, got the instructions with it. Look at that. Do I really want to take that out? Is this one made of metal? Yes, it is. I think some of the newer ones are made with nylon. Oh, I hate to take that out. I'm not taking it out of there. I'm going to leave it in there. Yep. Okay. All right. And the next thing is a Crazy Daisy winder for finer hand weaving. And yes, there are collectors out there for these winders, and they still use them, or they want them as part of their collection. Manufactured by Ralph Springer Company in California, way back when. And take it out of here. It's even got the directions in it. Great. And it's original box. And I know because I've sold these before that you turn that thing open like that. Let's see. Let's just wipe a little bit of the storage area off of it here. This is not damp anymore, which is good because, all right. And these are the original Daisy instructions. Sometimes you can find the date on these brochures, which helps you list it according to when it was. So I'm not going to open that up all the way because I'm actually going to take a peek and see if I can get a date on that. I'm guessing 60s, but I don't know for sure. Printed in the USA. Yep. Okay. Well, I'm just guessing that it's the 60s. I'm sure I could find another one online and find that date. Okay, and just put that there. Yeah, to find this with the directions is fantastic. The box corner is kind of worn there. That's ready to fall off there. And I'm going to get just a tad bit of glue to fix that side of the box with. And we'll set that aside here. Looks like this is 2 inches. I'll just set that on top of the box for now. Next item is in its original package. It's called a Fix Knits. And you know how on a knit sweater or blanket, you get a little snag? That's what this is for, is to pull that back through and fix it. Repairs snags, picks, and pulls in knits, double knits, and soft woven fabric. So if you have, if you're got a vintage sweater or knitted item and you want to fix that pulled thread, this is what you need. Sealed in the original package and packaged in the USA, made in Taiwan. So this is definitely vintage. Shows you on the back how to use it. Whoops.
Hello, Moto.
Bear with me a minute here. Sorry. I had that on mute. I don't know why that call came through. All right. They'll call me back or leave a message, one of the two. Pull my camera back up here. There it is. Ideal for bulky sweaters. Says do not clip off the thread. So if you got a vintage mohair hand knit sweater or whatever, natural fiber sweater, anything that's got a pull on it, you can use this for that. And the item itself. And looks like I got another one. This is a different brand in its original box. Yeah, this is a little more, well, let's see here. Picker. Not sure how this one works. Let's see here. Don't be at loose ends. Get the facts at the library. Just trying to see how this works. Gently push wire loop through the fabric from underneath. Gently place the snag end through the wire loop. Pull back through the fabric and the snag disappears. Oh, here's the tool. Here it is. Yep. Kind of the same as that other one, but this is in a box here. And this goes with it, actually. So we will. There's the directions on that side. Knit Picker. I like that name, Knit Picker. That's got a tiny edge on it that pops down. Yep. Fix Knits Mark latch needle. I think this is the same brand, actually. Same brand as this one here. Yeah, because it's got the same advertise on it. Just comes with this other tool. All right. And next up is some tatted thread. I did not tat this. Somebody else did. It's a lot of work. So what I'll do with this is measure it out so they know how much they're getting. Wow. That's done with some tiny thread and a tatting shuttle. So one foot. 2 feet and a little over 3 inches. So we got 27 inches altogether. And make a note. Yellow, 27 inches, or 2 feet and 3 inches. And then we have the pink. This is a different design here. I haven't learned to tat yet. It's on my bucket list. On my bucket list. This is a pink color, and it is 1, 2, 3 feet, 4 feet, 5, 6 foot, and a little over 6 inches. 6 foot, 6 inches. Which is 2 yards and 6 inches. So make sure that's tight at the end. Yes, it is. And my phone is going to be running out of batteries, so I need to plug it in. And I'm just going to lay this down so they can kind of see the design in it a little bit. There. This sure is pretty. And if you see anything you're interested in, my email is listed under my YouTube channel. You can definitely swing me an email. All right, let's see here. Nice clear picture of the color on that. All right. storage for these. I should probably get one more shot of them here. One more picture. I'm just wrapping this up to put in the bag here. Next up is this vintage buckle and button. I'm not sure if this came off a cloak or a coat, but it's old. I should probably test it for Bakelite. Looks like it could be Bakelite. I'm actually going to take it off. Somebody put it in this, strung it on this card here. That's some old string. It's been on there for a while. There are big collectors out there for these types of things. I have a button collection myself. Let's see here. Either way, it's vintage plastic. If it's not Bakelite, I'm thinking it could be. It could be test. I could test it, which I probably will do before I list it. Camera. The shank on that one's a little bent. It could be fixed, I'm sure. Get a close-up shot of that. Back of that button there. I'm sure this could be shined up too, but I'm going to leave the natural patina on there. Some black Bakelite does not test with the yellow mark on the fabric. Hi, Ella. Thanks for stopping, Ella. I'm just taking pictures of stuff to list here. I actually could test that, but yeah, I'll do it later, I guess. It'll take me a while to grab out my testing material. This is what I use to test it with, is Simichrome. Test Bakelite with Simichrome. And you just need a little dab to test it with. Some people can tell by rubbing it and the smell. You go like this. Kind of gives a certain, I forget what they call it, phenol or whatever it is. I can't remember. I've got an aged mind. I used to be able to pull that information right off the top of my brain, but not anymore. So let's get the measurement on that. This cord connected, it's making it a challenge to let's see here. Grab that other one so it doesn't rub up against that buckle. A piece of tissue paper will work. All right. Let's see here. This is a vintage buttonhole maker. It's an attachment for a sewing machine. Actually has the original receipt with it from Sears, which helps a person date at 68 cents. Yeah, this has got to go with this. I can generally move faster with these pictures, but I'm just taking my time to go through some of this stuff with you here. Let's see. Oh yeah, the junk journalers love this paper ephemera too. The receipt, believe it or not. Oh yes. (1962). So back in 1962, which I remind you, that was the year I was born. This was a buttonhole. All right. And the package. Let's see what this is here. Oh, look at that. One piece. That's a packing number. Even better for those junk journalers. I guess I better take a picture of that. All right. Okay, on to the next thing, which is JHB International buttons. And I know you're looking at this thinking those are just a bunch of buttons, but there are collectors out there for this particular brand and other, junk journalers or crafters. So I'm going to post these in a lot. But like I said, there are collectors that just collect JHB International buttons. Yep. And the back of the card. And they keep them on the original cards, believe it or not. And these were $3 a piece for that card there. This one was $2.80. And I'm sure if you go to the store, you're not going to get these same ones. Oh, it's reading the scan on it. Okay. Package. All right. I have a lot of stuff I could take pictures of, but I'm trying to stay with crafting things right now. Otherwise, we could be here all day. Let's see here. This is a size 6 circular nylon knitting needle, and it's vintage. Just looking to see if I want to list a couple of these things together here. That's a size 6. Just about the time that I list them together, somebody's going to ask me to separate them. The size 10, 10 and a half. So I'm going to take the time to list them separately. And there are people out there that like to use the knitting needles that they're used to, and you can't go to the store and buy the same needle anymore. Generally, I like to wipe any of that stuff off there if I can. Keep a package of cheap baby wipes to use on here. That's not gonna. Let's see here. That's in there. So I'll just put it in the listing that there's, spots on the package that doesn't want to wipe off. So it's been there for a while. Storage marks. Take a picture of the back. And this one here is a size 10.5, and this is also a nylon one. And you could purchase it at Treasure Island for $1.79 at one time. Okay. Yes, why don't I list them as a batch? Because there are some people just looking for one needle. This one's a size 10. This is another 10, but it's by a different company. That one was Bates and Son. Well, this one is too. The new Whisper Smooth. It's just a little bit different. It's made of nylon. Looks like maybe just different packaging. Look at that there in the middle, that gal there. There's some people that would just love for that, for their Amphoterema. Amphoterema! I don't know how you pronounce that word, but collectible paper. And this one here is by the Boy Company. That one's nylon. Extra strength nylon. This one looks like it's a size 3, 29-inch circle. Made in the USA, so you know it's vintage. Stitch slides easily. Good morning, Nipper. How are you doing today? Thanks for stopping by. I'm just taking pictures of stuff to list. Debating on whether I want to list this or not. This book is from, I believe, 1918 or 1919. It's an instruction manual for a sewing machine. It's kind of in pieces, but I'm doing good. I just got motivated to take pictures of stuff to list in my Etsy and eBay shop. I haven't listed for months, since actually last November, I was taking a craft break. I'll probably list a few things every day, just a couple things. I've got so much stuff to sell, it's crazy. I collect lots of different things too. There's an old sewing machine. I don't know, I might keep this for a while. It's over 100 years old. Oh boy. Oh, that's the back cover. So you making anything today, Nipper? That's a size 2. Trying to get your nail polish off. No cotton balls. Oh yeah, that can be a challenge. I've used toilet paper before, Kleenex, paper towel. The only thing about that is it absorbs so much. Kind of crazy. Let's see what else I got here. I take too many pictures of stuff that makes it a challenge to get it all listed. Probably should do a small batch at one time. This is something I haven't went through yet. I got a package of different patterns here. Oh, these are embroidery. Embroidery appliques. I probably should set these aside and go through them. I haven't went through them yet. These are in the package yet. Transfers, iron-on transfers. That's the word. That's the word. Kitty cats. These don't look like they were ever used. We'll save those for another day. I think I got a good pile to start on here for drafts. I dare not take pictures of anything else. Otherwise, that's too much to address. Do a few things at a time. Do a few things at a time. This is some vintage cotton. Vintage fabric buttons in there. So I think I'm going to end my live for today. I appreciate anybody that came in today and kept me company while I was taking pictures of these things to list and sell. And as I said, if you see anything you're interested in, you can send me an email. My email is listed on my YouTube page. Otherwise, you'll see them in my eBay or Etsy shop. And yes, I don't want to get overwhelmed. Start out slow. Usually I put this stuff in a plastic container and work on one thing at a time, or I'll create the drafts as I go through the items when I do the research on them. So anyhow, if you like this video, click the like button. I appreciate it. And click subscribe to see more more videos, because you never know when I'm going to be crafting or listing things, because I do both. I've actually been antique and collector for 20 some years. So anyhow, you guys have a great day. Thanks for stopping, Nipper. We'll see you.